you've been stranded thousands of miles from home, penniless and destitute. Such a predicament would send many spiraling into despair, cursing their cruel fate. But for Zeno of Cyprus, it became the catalyst for a remarkable journey. Once a wealthy merchant, Zeno lost everything in a shipwreck off the coast of Athens around 300 BCE. With little else to occupy his time, he wandered into a bookstore, became captivated by the writings of Socrates, and sought out the city's renowned philosophers. As Zeno began teaching his own students, he founded a new philosophy known as Stoicism. Its teachings of virtue, tolerance, and self-control have inspired countless thinkers and leaders throughout history. The name Stoicism derives from the Stoa Poikile, the painted porch, a public colonnade where Zeno and his disciples gathered to discuss philosophy. Today we often use the term Stoic to describe someone who remains calm under pressure and avoids emotional extremes. While this captures some essential aspects of Stoicism, the original philosophy was much more profound. Stoics believed that the universe operates according to a rational, interconnected system of cause and effect, which they called logos. While we may not always control external events, we can control our response to them. Instead of longing for an ideal world, Stoics strive to navigate the world as it is, pursuing self-improvement through four cardinal virtues: practical wisdom, the ability to make sound judgments and navigate complex situations with logic, knowledge, and composure; temperance, the practice of self-control and moderation in all aspects of life; justice, treating others with fairness and compassion, even when they have wronged us; courage, facing life's challenges with clarity, integrity, and unwavering resolve. As Seneca, one of Rome's most celebrated Stoic philosophers, wrote, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." While Stoicism emphasizes personal growth, it is far from a self-centered philosophy. In an era when Roman law considered slaves as mere property, Seneca advocated for their humane treatment, emphasizing our shared humanity. Stoicism also doesn't promote passivity. Rather, it asserts that only those who cultivate virtue and self-control can truly effect positive change in the world. One of history's most renowned Stoics was also one of Rome's greatest emperors. During his 19-year reign, Stoicism empowered Marcus Aurelius to lead the empire through two major wars and endure the loss of many loved ones. Centuries later, Marcus's writings would guide and comfort Nelson Mandela during his 27-year imprisonment in his struggle for racial equality in South Africa. After his release and eventual victory, Mandela championed peace and reconciliation, believing that while the past's injustices could not be undone, his people could confront them and build a better, more just future. Stoicism flourished as a formal school of philosophy in Greece and Rome for centuries. While the institution eventually faded, its influence endures. Christian theologians, such as Thomas Aquinas, admired and adopted its emphasis on virtue. There are also striking parallels between Stoic ataraxia, or tranquility of mind, and the Buddhist concept of nirvana. One particularly influential Stoic philosopher, Epictetus, asserted that suffering arises not from life's events, but from our interpretations of them. This idea has resonated deeply with modern psychology and the self-help movement. Rational emotive behavioral therapy, for example, focuses on challenging self-defeating thoughts and beliefs. Viktor Frankl's logotherapy, inspired by his experiences as a concentration camp survivor, is rooted in the Stoic principle that we can harness our will to find meaning in even the most dire circumstances.